And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from MLS. It's the Chicago Fire against the Seattle Sounders.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
In position here to protect the ball. A glorious chance. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Who can he pick out? Oh, good save. Excellent header. Timely intervention.
Well, so close to getting that early goal there, but it was a wonderful save by the keeper, you have to say.
Shaqiri. Going well. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
One 0 then. Albert Rusnak. Rowe. And now Roldan. Kellen Rowe. Lodeiro. No, high quality defending. Gibilco. It's with Gutierrez. Shaqiri. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Rusnak. They've lost it. Navarro. Gibilco on the offensive. He's got the right idea with that pass. Will it be? Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it could be on for him here. Dangerous looking attack. Well, they couldn't keep it. Gibilco. Gaston Jimenez. It's with Gutierrez. Shaqiri. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Lovely work to get past his man. It looks promising. It did look on for them, but not to be. Breaking at pace. Moving forward effectively. Pulls it back. Keeper getting the touch. And in the end, no damage done. Chijos. And Navarro with it. Gibilco. Gutierrez has it. Shaqiri. It's got to be! And diving to thwart him. And over comes the corner. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Really good high press. Lodeiro. Rui Diaz. And now Roldan. Oh, a nice-looking pass. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the finish is clinical, hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper. That's a good goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Navarro in possession. Gutierrez. Jimenez. Navarro. Jimenez. Keeping it moving dynamically. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Good technique displayed. Lodeiro. Decent position. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, the keeper not thinking it through. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Rowe. What can they do from here? Albert Rusnak. Could be dangerous. In search of space. Sends it back. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Takes it on. And the keeper diving to thwart him. And over it comes. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Lodeiro. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. And the corner's been given. Playing it in. Not messing around with that clearance. Gibilco. Xherdan Shaqiri has it. A sloppy pass. Raul Ruiz. And Lodeiro. Will it happen for them? It's there for him. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Gibilco. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Rowe. Roldan. And Lodeiro. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Rusnak. And slipped through beautifully. Navarro in possession. Gaston Jimenez. Jimenez. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Plenty of options. A wonderful intervention. Albert Rusnak. Raul Rui Diaz. Might be able to set up the chance. A deft clearance. And the counter looks on here. Options available. It is a decent looking attack here. Shaqiri. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Might be dangerous. Roldan. Now with Lodeiro. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. It's opening up for them. Can he put it in? Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Can they hit on the break? All in all, a broken counter-attack. So nearly at half-time, and the home side trailing, albeit not by much. Stuart, your thoughts up to this point?
Well, it's been a good game so far, and they've played a big part in that. But if they are to get back into this, they need to be more disciplined defensively. They've just been too open at times.
Shaqiri. You can sense the threat is there. How about the cross? Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. And given away. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Over it comes. Well, not cleared away completely. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Navarro. Ball played nicely. Shaqiri. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Could be a chance to break here. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Lodeiro. Takes aim. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Jimenez. Navarro in possession. And the cross is very much on. Defensive efficiency personified. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Counter-attacking very much an option. And they know they need to stop him. Crossing possibilities. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. And the short option preferred. Rowe. Now a decent position. Kellen Rowe. Keeping it moving dynamically. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. On and on he goes. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Playing it in. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Rusnak. It looks promising. In position. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, I just love the way he goes past defenders to get his shots away. And at times today, he's been unplayable. He deserves more than just the one goal so far.
In position here to protect the ball. A glorious chance. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Shaqiri. Going well. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And Navarro with it. Oh, that's a fine pass. Shaqiri. An attack full of promise. It's a neat move. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Rusnak. Lodeiro. Raul Rui Diaz. The cross is on. And possession given away. And Navarro with it. Gibilco. Shaqiri. This looks promising. And he takes it away. This might be ideal for the counter. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, spot on with that challenge. Well, possession ceded. And the pass could do damage. That's all they can conjure for now. Well, based on this performance, Xherdan Shaqiri, anything but the match winner. We know he can be.
Yeah, he just hasn't been able to affect the game so far. He hasn't had too much of the ball, but even when he has, he's not looked threatening.
Jimenez. Shaqiri. Navarro. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, he's almost been hassled out of play here. Albert Rusnak. And Lodeiro. Could be threatening. Rusnak. Can he make it count? Cutting the ball back. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Shaqiri. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, it petered out. Morris. Rusnak. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Navarro in possession. Did well to win the ball back. Nuhu. Albert Rusnak. Moving forward effectively. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Shaqiri. And a fine tackle. An unforced error, you've got to say. Physically strong. Can he take the chance? Lodeiro. And he's broken free. Jimenez. And Navarro with it. 30 minutes left for play. Gaston Jimenez. Navarro. Can he take advantage? And he's gone for power, so close to finding the net. Morris. Bruin. Now Jordan Morris. Really good interception. Rafael Chicos. Gibilco. Defensive efficiency personified. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Bruin, breaking at pace. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Opportunity! On a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Strong play here. It's with Gutierrez. Is it going to be? Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his foot around the ball and curls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper could do anything about that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. He's using his strength to good effect. Or can they prise them open now? In position here to protect the ball. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Jimenez. Well, not hard to read that pass. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Bruin. Fruitful looking attack. Oh, big opportunity! And the keeper has possession of it. "20 minutes to go. Now Gutierrez, he's protecting it well. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Could be dangerous. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Using his strength to shield the ball. Plenty of options. He's trying to create something, but really sticking to their task defensively. And the counter looks on here, options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? Tremendous challenge. Over the touchline for a throw-in. So a personnel change then. Options in the middle. Promising position, this. Well, spot on with that challenge. Promising looking ball. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Delivering it. Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. How can he take them on and beat them? And a goal kick is the outcome. Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of Mission Impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure, and the main problem has been in midfield, where they've been overrun at times. They just haven't been able to get enough possession. It's not been a good performance to date.
Could reduce the deficit. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on!
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Good strength to keep the ball. Roldan. He's in control of the situation. Wonderful chance. And how about that for a save? Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. Gibilco. Gaston Jimenez. Well, still time for them to level it. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Morris. Lodeiro. Could cross it in here. Gibilco. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, he keeps going. In position here to protect the ball. And a chance for him on the flank. He has time to play it over. This could be it! And the challenge, Chris. And clean. He's protecting it effectively. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. Using his strength to shield the ball. Oh, a vital interception. Andrade. Well, you can absolutely sense the frustration growing in the opposition camp. They can't get near the ball. And a strong tackle. Oh, maybe the equaliser. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. All hands on deck. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Rafael Chicos. Torres on the ball. Chicos. Jimenez. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Torres now, and using his strength to shield the ball. Well-timed tackle.
All right.
So a throw in here.
Fire it up, footballers. What's going on? Getting a little preview of the game.
Could be. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just
Seattle
unbelievable.
Up 5-3 in our little pre-match simulation. Thanks for joining us here on Spitting Fire. How's everybody doing tonight? Beautiful Saturday night.
And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes.
What's going on, chat? Kick that like button. Appreciate you
Could reduce
stopping
the
by.
deficit. Corner conceded.
As
It
we
came off
prepare
the defender.
to watch the Chicago Fire game versus Seattle Sounders. Surely Prishabilko's not starting. I'll get the starting lineups here very shortly. Let this game wrap up.
Who's going to get on the end
We're
of it?
definitely about 8 to 10
deft
minutes away
clearance.
from kickoff. We have the live feed from the stadium. We're watching
Doing
on
well to keep possession.
CF97.
Oh,
We're watching
surely.
Chicago Fire's very own website.
Well, what an opportunity.
If you live within
but really
75
good defending, you've got to say.
If you live within
flag
75
has
miles
gone
of
up.
Chicago,
Well, he has to work a lot
You'll be able to
harder
watch it
stay
there.
onside there.
What's up,
He didn't
brother?
read the situation at all.
we're getting ready. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. We're getting ready for Chicago Fire versus Seattle Sounders. Yeah.
But strong play here on the shielding front.
There you go. Ooh. Only a minute left here in this match before we can get
Showing a
on
real
to the
will
next.
to win the ball.
Christopher McPake checking in from Scotland. What's up? Good luck to Chicago. Fire Puzelu is starting
He's
on his
using strength
debut
to good effect.
for Inter Miami. Good for you guys. Nice little pickup there.
Lodeiro.
Alejandro Pozuelo coming all the way from Toronto FC because they picked up Federico.
And there goes the final whistle.
There it
much
is.
to the disappointment of their supporters.
Federico
Well, Derek, I thought it
Bernardeschi.
was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the...
All right, chat. There it is. Let's move on to the game. Get a little refresh, Oh, yeah, sure. Zoom in. How you guys all doing? Slonina and net, Boris Sekulic at right back, Carlos Turan, Chicos, and Bornstein. In the back line for Chicago Fire, looks like the usual suspects. Bornstein filling in, of course, for Miguel Navarro. Gaston Jimenez is coming back, the Chicago Fire DP, for Mauricio Pineda, the homegrown. Meanwhile, Federico Navarro getting another start. Chris Mueller, probably the signing of the season, is out there on right wing. Shaqiri in the middle. Brian Gutierrez on left, and Kasper Prisbilko leading the line instead of the number 9, which is he's here. John Jader Duran. Really like what we've seen out of John Jader Duran over the last game. 2 goals, player of the week. How y'all doing, chat? All right, let's get this game pulled up. Get the live feed from the stadium going as per usual, courtesy of CF97 Live. Yeah. Got that going. There's Terrans. How you guys all doing tonight? I got back from holiday yesterday. Had a good time, hopefully. Hey! What's up, Archduke? Bernadeschi and Insigne will be good, but the rest are rubbish. Archduke, welcome to the fire! Let's go! Fire it up, brother. Welcome to the best club on planet Earth. Let's go. Smash that. Wield those emojis like no other. Thank you for joining, man. Greatly appreciate it. Your support means everything to me. That's freaking awesome. Let's go. Fire it up, chat. Are you guys freaking ready? Chat, let's go! New fire starter in the bag. Come on in, trickle on in. Greatly appreciate it. You guys are the best in the world. You guys, it means a lot to me. Let's go. You guys ready for this fun day? And hopefully been bringing you guys some of the fun content. And as we move into more of a live content type of thing, like we had some fun content earlier where we were playing through a whole smorgasbord of Nintendo Switch games, including Dark Souls, TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fall Guys, and a whole slew of other. It was crazy. Street Fighter. Let's see, Hades, which was awesome, probably one of my games of the year. It just was a blast. Thank you guys for joining us here at Street Fighter. Thank you for joining us, Archduke Ramon. Fun follow on Twitter too. Guys, if you guys are into some of the astronomy, you guys like some astronomy pics and pictures of space, Archduke Ramon. Dude, greatly appreciate it, guys. Man, you guys make me want to run through walls for you. If I joined as a member, you got to add Inter Miami logo or stickers. I'll do that when we play them, and I'll definitely add it in every so often, especially when we play Inter Miami or if we do Inter Miami games. Because it's doing other games is a matter of availability. I got to clear it with Mrs. Spitting Fire, I got all that kind of stuff. But all the same, I love bringing this content to you guys. It's been amazing. This has been amazing, guys. I've started since January, 6 months straight. I have been doing this every week, giving you guys content every week, going live in some degree. I think the Wednesday lives have started in the last month and a half or so, but always live on Wednesdays, every Wednesday. Greatly appreciate you guys swinging in and popping in for that. We got some fun, some crazy content coming in the future for you. Oh man, let's go, Archduke, let's go, fire it up, footballers. All right, Chad, Bruin, Morris, Lodero, Roldan, Levia, Rusnak, Rowe, Nuhu, Arriaga, and Yeimer Rodriguez, Weimar, and Cleveland. Of course, I got a lot of stick from the Seattle Sounders fans. Last time I covered them when they won Campeones League, and it was an awesome little video, and I had some fun banter in the comments of that video. If you go back and check that video, there's some fun Seattle fans that were checking in, and they're saying, "Yeah, you can't pronounce that right. You're not pronouncing that right." But a great video, fun video, and I was appreciating their banter And they're also their feedback. What is up, chat? Dude, spam the emojis. Spam the greatest emojis on the planet. If you guys got suggestions for emojis like Christopher does, where he says, maybe get that Inter Miami Flamingo in there. You know what? I definitely can pop that in every so often. I think that'd be a fun one to have. Who doesn't love spamming flamingos in the chat? I wonder if there is. See, here's the thing. There already is flamingos. So there already are free flamingos. Free flamingos via YouTube. I like to add little things that you have not seen. Like we got the Chara. We got the Chara Portland. You remember that MLS meme where it's like the Stars and Stripes, or the Stripes Stars meme or something, to the Stars meme with Chara, and he falls over because he fakes like he got tripped by the LA Galaxy player. And another player in the Portland faked like he got tripped, and they just like showed them like going through funny like a water slide, but they're like falling in GIF style. It's so funny. So that's this emoji. That's so freaking funny. Thanks for joining it, Archduke. Really appreciate it, man. Chris Mueller signing of the season, says Connor. And he's laughing. He's laughing because meanwhile, we brought in Xherdan Shaqiri and they brought in Cucho Hernandez, who immediate dividends, beat the Chicago Fire in his debut and scored. Connor was there watching it live. Who knows how long it will take to grow my hair? I want to get myself a mullet. Mullets are fun. Mullets are fun. Party in the front, party in the back, right? No, business in the front, party in the back, right? Mohawk, that's what I recommend. If you need a change of confidence, if you need to go from unconfident to confident, I saw it with my brother. He only did it once, and he said it was the only thing he ever, he just did it for a quick summer. Bam, Mohawk. By the way, I got the live feed from the stadium. The game has not started yet. I'm watching it live. Pull it up as well. We're watching on ChicagoFire.com, ChicagoFireFC.com/live. We got the link in the description because we live within 75 miles of Chicago. You can also watch it on WGN Channel 9 if you live in the Chicago area, or on ESPN Plus if you don't live and you live outside of the area, like in St. Louis or in LA or South America. And next year, we're gonna have to figure out this Apple deal. I'll probably have to get Apple, and then I'll just have more people in the chat hanging out, and I'll have to maybe do a little bit more live game announcement, and hopefully, Apple doesn't take offense to that if I cover the games a little bit, live. I wonder, is this like a legal? Is there like some sort of? It's like some legal gray area. All right, guys, I've got a live feed of the stadium. The referee is motioning towards the center, and looking at the clock, he started the clock. Bam, game on. Match is on. Thanks for joining us here on Spitting Fire. Appreciate you guys kicking that like button. It's free and it helps other people find the soccer stream and find the soccer. We love supporting the soccer here on Spitting Fire. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out here in the chat. Love talking soccer with you guys. The best live chat on YouTube and some of the best emojis to be able to spam. Archduke knows it. You guys know it too. We got Chicago Fire already under pressure in the first 30 seconds, but they have the ball, and then they have to kick Christian Roldan in the shins because they lost it. Come on, pick it up. Ezra Hendrickson already looking concerned. Needs a change of pace here from Chicago Fire. They've had some good results mixed in with some bad results, and he's been under pressure from Chicago Fire fans. For right or for wrong, Chicago Fire in 12th place at the moment. 1 minute in, and Chicago Fire are starting to settle down with the ball. A great little inside pass from Federico Navarro finds Brian Gutierrez inside. He's going to take a shot at it, and it's off of a Seattle defender. Early chance there for Chicago Fire to get on the board. Liking what we're seeing here. We need to see more opportunities created by the men in red and by Coach Ezra Hendrickson's tactics. Don't we, chat? Flamingos. What's up, Archduke? Get a mohawk. When I was in college in a small town, I got a mohawk when I was in a college in a small town in Vermont. It drew a lot of attention. Mohawks draw attention, but I feel like they draw fun attention typically. I mean, if you're, you know, like it's sometimes it can draw the wrong attention, but all the same, it's they'll look at you and be like, oh, maybe this guy wants to have some fun. That's what usually Mohawk means to me. Chicago Fire having to play some defense. Captain Chicos, who falls to his knees and says, thank you, please, as he takes the ball. But Seattle takes the ball back 2 minutes in, and it's been a little back and forth here as far as possession goes. Tio Lewis, you the best, Tio Lewis. Tio Lewis is in the chat. You guys know what that means. You're the best, Tio Lewis. Let's freaking go. Tio Lewis is so fun. I love when you guys are in the chat. Archduke, Tio Lewis, Christopher McPake, Connor. We got my bro, Jay Gry, the Fire Guy, checking in. One of my best friends on planet Earth. Hanging out with my little buddy, I'm sure. And enjoying this Chicago Fire game. And appreciate you guys enjoying it with us. Look, Seattle definitely has so much more talent than Chicago Fire. Like, if you're a betting person, you put the money on Seattle. They got U.S. men's national teamers out there. In the form of, what's his face? Jordan Morris. And already they're creating a little bit of chaos. It's concerning, but Chicago Fire managed to play a little defense. Federico Navarro springs to attention. Do you know Anthony Elanga? Rhythm is a dancer song chant? I do not know that. I thought Elanga was a soccer player. I want to get a mohawk, but I'm hoping that my hair ends up growing out like, but my hair ends up growing out like glass like usual. But that's the thing, you get beeswax. I'm sure people got tips. You just look it up on Reddit. How to get a mohawk, like beeswax. One of my buddies had dreadlocks. Had some guys with some funny tears. Emoji test. Let's freaking go. Need to get some. I need to get some more emojis for that Archduke's gonna want to use, because Archduke is not necessarily a fan of Chicago Fire. He enjoys soccer. He's a fan of the game. So I look. That's why I like that VAR one, because it's like you can hit the VAR button on a lot of things. It's like, oh, that's bullshit. VAR, bullshit. And then flop. I love. It's a Magikarp from Pokemon. Just little carp. It's fucking hilarious. And I also got other ideas, and if you guys have ideas too, let me know. I love making this stuff. I love making this stuff like up and like putting these things together. I have a World Cup emoji. Not in there, but I have it. Got some other fun ones on the back burner. Seattle on the ball. It's the 5th minute. Maybe a Mohawk emoji would be fun. I can definitely make a Mohawk emoji. I don't mean a proper Mohawk. It's faded at the sides, and it's like a mullet and a Mohawk hybrid thing. So what it sounds like you're saying is like a pompadour. Like a pompadour. Chicago Fire on the ball, 5th minute, and relatively even both ways. Pompadour. Yeah, like David Beckham's, like, you know, it's clean on the sides and really bulky on top in a way. I like that. I like that look for sure. Uh-oh, got a Fire player on the ground. What is going on here? Seattle saying, no, I didn't do anything. Chris Mueller grabbing the bridge of his nose. Hey, he got bumped in the nose. Nuhu put out his arm. What's Nuhu's name? Nuhu Tolo. Nuhu Tolo? Oh yeah, they call him Nuhu. Came out, bonked Chris Mueller in the nose. 6 minutes, Chicago Fire gonna have a free kick inside of the Seattle zone. Roughly about 40 yards out. Here it comes. Swings its in-footer with the left foot. Swung in with the left foot. Mounts to nothing. Seattle now launching the counter attack all the way back to Leeds. Are you going to be a World Cup broadcaster? I'm definitely going to be doing the World Cup. I'll be doing live. I'll do games for the World Cup. And I'm probably going to do some Bears games too. Oh, shit. Gaga Sonina, a little shaken up. Let's take a look at this again. He took a weird shot off of his hands. Jordan Morris pressing the line. Comes up, takes a big rip. Oh, shoot. And the finger. Oh, he might have broken a finger. Oh. Gaga might have broken a finger. Shit. Guys, Gaga, I'm not happy. As a goalkeeper, I could tell his finger's bothering him. But luckily you got these fingertip save things, these fingertip things. Yeah, Gaga's left hand is clearly bothering him. He's shaking it, trying to shake it off. That to me is telling me that something had happened to his left hand. And I am massively concerned because this guy's got a deal going on to Chelsea. Very concerning. Gonna try and shake it off, but we might see a second half sub here, chat. If he keeps having to pick at that finger, I'm definitely gonna be doing some World Cup games in addition to like United States. I already got the rat tails at the back. Christopher says, Christopher, dude, I was thinking about this the other day. You don't see rat tails anymore. You used to see rat tails all the time. Oh, shit. Big save for Gaga Sonina though. Axe popping in the chat saying, let's go, Fire, let's go. What's up, Axe? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you guys swinging by in the chat. Appreciate all the new people swinging by and all the usual suspects saying hello and watching soccer with us here on Spin Fire. You guys are the best in the business. Archduke, new member of the gang. Let's go. Appreciate Archduke hopping on board, man. Welcome to the fire. Wow, Archduke. That's a big time commitment. You'll get. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that, man. Let's freaking go. If you guys want to get access to the best emojis on YouTube too, 99 cents. You could pull it out of your couch. Go into your couch, go find the 4 quarters. It's gonna be cheaper than the 4 quarters. Put it in your USB drive of your computer, just jam it in there. 4 quarters, bam, jam, 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 jam. Damn, and boom. By that point, YouTube should recognize the quarters that you've just jammed into your computer. Don't do this, chat. Do not jam quarters into your fucking computer. Just fucking joking. Oh, fucking Josh and you guys. I really appreciate you guys swinging by and supporting the channel and just talking and hanging out. And anything after that is absolutely bonus and just makes me want to work harder for you guys and just produce even better content. And more fun content. Like this week, I was thinking, like, what can I produce? That's always what I'm thinking. It's often, literally, as a YouTuber, I'm like, what can I do this week? What should I do this week? What will I do this week? And I've already had plans, like 3 months out, 2 months out, like 1 month out, like that stuff I've been thinking. Is that already like that's like, oh, where I'm at that point of that's what I'm pushing out on the channel. It's so fun. This YouTube thing is really fun. We've made a little fun corner of our little YouTube world over here, chat. It's kind of amazing. We're not just Fire fans. It's just like we're something else. We got soccer fans, we got sports fans, we got video game fans. Pershabilko looking around, shaking up. We're in the 11th minute here. It is a 0-0 ball game here at Soldier Field. Seattle, of course, one of the better teams in the league. More. Just get that type of edgy mohawk. The edgy type of mohawk. My brother had a not so edgy, but it was a good one. It was still a good one. It was like quiet. It was like a quiet. It was there. It was awesome. Had a little color to it too, like a little blue color. Archduke saying a new fire member, by the way. Saying the fire might want to think about having all pompadours on board. Maybe it'll be more aerodynamic. Could you imagine? It makes me think about those dinosaurs. Like it's like a shark fin, right? Archduke, it's just like, nah. Just like, Shaqiri on the ball. What's he gonna do? He chips it up. He's gonna look for the back post. That's gonna go out of bounds for a Chicago Fire. Corner kick. Chara. I should have been a sprinter, says Christopher. I used to be so slow as a kid. Now I got a rocket engine, dude. I used to be so slow. And I'm nowadays. And then like for a little bit there, I got a little bit faster, but was still slow. And then like nowadays, even slower. Like just slow. But slow and steady. I could score those goals. In soccer, I could miss those baskets from far away in basketball, but I could play some good defense, that's for sure. Even though it's slow, it's good. I got good laterals, good acceleration. Like high acceleration, but low speed. Archduke said, take photographs of the quarters and send it to YouTube. Take four, I'm imagining like 4 quarters on a piece of paper taped. And I just like have it hanging out of my computer, and like, it's just like, I could rewind the footage, just like get sucked in by the computer or something. Yeah. And like a tape roller, a tape, some sort of tape, tape ruler tape. RBI checking in all the way from New York, New Jersey, saying what up, spinning 5. I'm hyped for tomorrow. I'm hoping for a sold out Red Bull arena. Is it Red Bull versus New York City? Is this what you were talking about, Red Bull? What your last stream when you hopped on? Were you saying that this Red Bull versus New York City FC ultimate rivals clashing at Red Bull Stadium, of course, where Red Bull Insider is a season ticket holder, ready to tear up some MLS soccer and enjoy it from the comfort of his seat with some delicious thoroughfare and some of the most raucous and amazing fans and coolest songs in MLS, and one of the greatest stadium experiences possibly in MLS. We've heard it from a few of our the Chicago Fire players that we've had on here. They really like Red Bull Stadium. Lavelle Palmer, former Chicago Fire, talked about Red Bull Stadium as a certainly a preferred destination, as well as the stadium out in LA, Los Angeles. Jonathan Bornstein JB try to toss it in, and Shaqiri gets dragged down. No foul given. Referee says no, get a haircut. But Prishabilko is able to pick the pocket of Christian Roldan. Chicago Fire now in the corner of the zone, and Chris Mueller trying to create a corner kick, but he's unable to do so. Not gonna pull it off. Chris was saying the sun is bringing out my blonde in my hair. I have a natural dirty blonde or brown. When I was younger, I used to be fully blonde. Dude, me too, dude. My mom used to want to like try and keep me blonde all the time too, so she like put stuff in my hair, try to help keep me blonde. Because we go to the beach, me, my mom, my family. Shaqiri get an argument with the referee. Shaqiri, dude, looks like he would. Dude, he's 15 minutes into the match. Shaqiri's body language for that referee is like he like insulted his mother. Like he is bad. He is, because once again he gets mugged. Finally, the referee calls it. I think that's why. For the 3rd or the 5th time, Shaqiri gets mean mugged by a Seattle player. Finally, the referee calls it. They didn't call it the other times. Red Bull saying, yep, you better believe it, brother. NYCFC versus New York Red Bull at Red Bull Arena. Vamos, New York. Yeah, go New York. That's absolutely awesome, too. It's like Vamos, New York, no matter what. That's pretty awesome. That's a cool soccer thing right there. Vamos. Good luck to you. Good luck to your team. Hopefully it is a fun, amazing match to see. Absolutely, probably a better stadium experience than New York City's FC's stadium experience at the moment. They, of course, yet to sort out their stadium experience. Chicago Fire on the run, 17th minute, inside Soldier Field. Chris Mueller to send in a cross. And Kasper Schmeichel puts a shot on net. Big save from the Seattle keeper. Kasper Shaqiri collects it. Jordan Shaqiri collects it, and him and Mueller playing some 1-2 ball. Still deep inside the Seattle area, and finally Seattle's defense manages to take the ball back. Chicago Fire, though, stymie out the attack, and are now on the top of the ball. Moving over to the left wing, it's inside of the Seattle zone, inside of the final third, into the penalty area. But the defense of Seattle stands tall, launches that counterattack. Archduke saying, thankfully, that game is at Red Bull Arena. Yankee Stadium is the worst MLS stadium, in my opinion. Totally agree with you, Archduke. I thought that they moved from Yankee Stadium or they're playing elsewhere, but you are probably right, because where else would they be playing? I thought like maybe the Mets Stadium, which I remember driving by one time. The one time I was out in New York. And I remember thinking, oh wow, this is how New York works. I drove through New York one time, like 2 years ago, for a wedding. And I remember being like, oh wow, so this is how New York goes. You're driving all the way through New York, along to Long Island. It's really, really cool. Very memorable trip. By the way, chat, if the music is ever too loud, let me know. Appreciate it, guys. You guys always let me know that when I'm like muted the mic or some stupid shit like that. You guys are always the best. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are the best live chat in freaking YouTube. Let's go. Chris saying, hopefully the Astro Field and MLS are no good. I'd definitely not be sliding on that. You end up with cut up knees and elbows. I hate AstroTurf. Even with the tracksuit trousers, it still hurts, dude. I do not like playing on turf. I've played most indoor, all indoors on turf. And sliding on indoor is the worst. You just don't do it. And I had to do it as a goalie, though. That's why if you could wear pants. But even still, those pants will get tears. And I had so many bloody knees. I actually got to watch out for that. I know a lot of people, I've heard people get, I don't know if this is a conspiracy or a real thing, but I've heard of people getting cancer or stuff like that with their knees on that type of rubber. And oh man, have I had my fair share of my knees ground into that type of turf rubber. You know what I'm talking about when you guys play on that turf. Not a big fan of playing on turf at all, chat. Give me grass. Wonder what happens to Soldier Field if the Bears move, dude. This is the question, because Fire need a soccer stadium still, and do they really deserve to be able to command a 65,000 seated monstrosity upon the lake? Especially when, consider this, if some of the big ticket items that come to Chicago next, like if Leo Messi comes back to town, if some other big ticket items that are soccer related come to town, where people will, a lot more people that will go to the Fire games that aren't going to the Fire games will come to see, like when they do pack up Soldier Field for U.S. men's national team versus El Tri, Mexico, right? That game will probably be at the Bears' new stadium in Arlington Heights, where they could have up to they're probably gonna have 90K minimum. They might have 120, but 90K minimum is a lot more money potential. And you got to imagine that the U.S. men's national team would, and also Mexico, would be like, why wouldn't we want to make more money, especially for this amazing ticket? And it'd probably be a cool stadium too. It's gonna rival the new LA stadium. Get a lot of fans out there, get Chicago really re-injected back into the soccer scene, because Chicago's a hotbed of soccer talent. But with Chicago Fire, the way that we get represented at MLS, not there. Brian Gutierrez inside to Shaqiri, inside the penalty area to JB. Brian Gutierrez looks inside, finds Federico. We're getting a chance here. Boris looks outside. He's got Kasper Przybyłko deep inside the final third, but Kasper Przybyłko's cross left a lot to be desired. 21 minutes in, Chicago Fire looking strong. Not too bad. Axe saying, what, Archduke, so what do you, chat, what do you guys think happens at Soldier Field? Do you think that if the Bears do move, and the Bears are moving, it's already, they put out the word that they can't talk with Lori Lightfoot, pardon me, they can't talk with Lori Lightfoot and her committee about retaining Soldier Field and putting a dome on it because they're already in a contract with Arlington Heights location. Looks like that's pretty much a done deal, guys, or it's moving in that direction anyway, because they're assessing, they're quote unquote assessing whether or not they're going to do anything with it, and they have a lot of land to do stuff with there. The Arlington Heights race course, I was there the last day, guys. It's a huge area. Beautiful Chicago Fire. Captain Chicos looks like he just scored a goal. Captain Chicos with a crazy goal.
He
Out of the crest.
He scores! Golazo!
Grabbing the chest. Grabbing the crest. It's Captain Chicos! The big, huge goal for the captain. Absolutely huge. Things you love to see from a kind of like a flub free kick. Gaston Jimenez dribbles out of trouble. Finds Federico Navarro. Federico finds Chicos right on the line. He makes the perfectly timed run. He's onside totally. He's good. This is a beautiful goal for Chicago Fire to go up 1-0 here in the 23rd minute. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning goal for Chicago Fire to get one up on one of the best teams in the league in Seattle Sounders. I want to call them the Seattle Super Sounders. Chat. Brian Gutierrez, who was influential on that last play, is on the ground grasping at his ankle. Card's coming out to the Seattle player. It's going to Kellen Rowe. Kellen Rowe dyed his hair blonde, also getting a yellow card, just like the color of his hair. By the way, chat, let me know what you guys think has happened to Soldier Field. Do you think Fire kind of get kicked out or pushed out? I think they have a lease there till like 2030 or something like that, as well as the Bears do too. But after that, it's like, what happens to them? Do they go for more of a soccer-specific stadium, as Axe is suggesting? I think so. It's a possibility. But also, that maybe Soldier Field is good enough, and they can figure something out that works there. It's hard to say. For me, I'm not in love with Soldier Field. I've been there a zillion times. I'm not in love with it. I've driven past NFL stadiums in other towns. I've been to NFL stadiums in other towns, and Soldier Field feels inferior in every way to some of these stadiums that I've seen. Go to the Titans. Go to the Tennessee Titans Stadium, and try not to and then come back to Soldier Field and be like, no, man, fam, this ain't it. Archduke saying, I had spiked hair once with sun in. Oh, sun in. That's what it was, man. Archduke, yeah. There was sun in, and there was also like some lemon stuff, which I put in every day. My hair looked orange at the end of summer. Dude, yeah, it gets like an orange tint, like an orange blonde tint, because you're making it so blonde. Yeah. You're bleaching your hair in a way with that citric acid. Red Bull saying Yankee Stadium is hot garbage. Been to a lot of NYCFC Red Bull games at Yankee Stadium. Chicago Fire coming in. Brian Gutierrez with the chance, and he puts it off of the Seattle goalkeeper's foot. It's going to go out for a Chicago Fire corner kick. Brian Gutierrez disappointed to not have finished that. Dangerous, huge pass coming from Gaston Jimenez to find the inside ball. Finding a beautiful seam to launch Brian Gutierrez. Brian Gutierrez needs to do better than that. He could have had it up. Chicago Fire up 2-0 here in the 25th minute. Absolutely had it. Chicago Fire Shaqiri about to take a corner kick. Chicago Fire versus Seattle Sounders. Thank you for joining us here on Spinning Fire, guys. Kick that like button if you already haven't. Greatly appreciate it. It's free. If you want, join and unlock the sickest emojis on YouTube. Greatly appreciate it. It does a lot to help support the channel and also enhance your YouTube experience. It does a lot to make me also run through walls for you guys. Just run through walls. You guys ever hear that? I know a lot of you guys heard that explanation, that turn of a phrase before. It's what players want to do for the coaches. Run through walls. Boris Kulich. Shaqiri trying to link up, but the pressure from the Seattle center back, Yaimar, is enough to send the ball back outside for a Chicago Fire corner. Shaqiri says, give me the ball. Yeah, give me the ball. Yankee Stadium, hot garbage for soccer, guys. I've seen it all, and I've seen it all there is to see since RBI, and gorgeous baseball stadium, but absolute garbage soccer stadium. Archduke saying, I hate driving in New York, but it is fun. Like, it was fun. Like, I would probably, Archduke, you're probably right. Like, driving New York, like, all the time, probably miserable experience. But for me, it was like, just like that one time, it was early morning. Like 5, 6 a.m. The sun's just coming over the huge buildings, like mountaintops. It was a vision. It was an absolute vision. It was like, I always like just, thought New York, oh yeah, New York, that place. I didn't build it up in my head. I just thought it's New York. It's a place where 10 million people live. And I've heard, and some of my friends that live there, they say like it builds up soot inside of your nose and like blowing your nose out. It's like blowing up on some black shit. It's like living in a coal mine. New York. So I was like, that's what I thought it was. But when I drove into it, there's really, really cool. Seeing the Statue of Liberty, some of the cool bridges, cool locations. It was a really cool experience one time. But like driving New York all the time, probably miserable. Chicago Fire having to play some big time defense, and they're able to do so. Gaga Slonina on the ground, picks up the ball. Looks like he's recovered from that potential finger injury. Christopher saying, well, since it's growing, I'm growing it out now, my hair, just slick it back since I can't do anything since it's too long. You gotta slick it back or figure out a way to get some beeswax or some stuff like that. Some powerful freeze. Hashman saying shot Chicago 2-1 for his prediction. Thanks for hopping on, Hashman. Good to see you again, brother. Or sister, whatever, whoever you are, hash person. Hashman. You're the man of hash. You're slinging hash. Corned beef hash or what, hash browns, or hash sheesh. Chicago 2-1 is his prediction. I like that right now. Chicago Fire really should have been up 2-0. Brian Gutierrez had a chance to really slot one home. Chicago Fire once again on the attack. Oh, the aggression on that pass. Too much pace, looking for Shaqiri, just missing Shaqiri. Christopher saying turf is worse. You end up with meatball. Missing. Once I had a big chunk of skin opened up with a big and missing, even with goalkeeper pants. Yeah, dude. Turf is brutal, especially for goalkeepers. Christopher saying, also apparently rubber astro is apparently bad for your health. Archduke saying maybe Soldier Field becomes the world's most iconic parking garage. I'm not gonna lie, there's something to that. Like, there's something to Jordan Morris trying to bring the ball down in the Chicago Fire zone in the penalty area, gets the cross off. Seattle's still on the attack, trying to do something with it, but Chris Mueller has now taken the ball back and he's launching the counterattack for Chicago Fire. Possession for Seattle amounting to nothing. Now Chicago back on the ball. Maybe so Chicago will become the world's most iconic parking garage. Put up a parking lot. What's that song? Put up a parking lot. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot, right? That would be kind of cool in a way. And then you can make beach, maybe make a beach area out of it, and you make it more of a. They use Northerly Island better. I don't know, that's something crazy about, but probably not. You don't want to make that. You probably a better use for that, right? Especially if they could figure out how to get 60,000 people in there now. Although getting the cars in there is a miserable experience. That's for certain. But Archduke says probably use it for entertainment and act saying, woohoo! Fire, fire, fire! Where'd my music go? Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yellow card, 25th minute. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seattle. Gaga Sunita sliding into action, having to snuff out the fears of Chicago Fire fans. Taking the ball back from Christian Roldan. He sneaks the ball back into play. Ooh, Seattle, though, takes the ball back, trying to go down Chicago Fire's throats. Seattle on the ball, 32nd minute here in Chicago, in Soldier Field. Potential cross coming in. I'm waiting for it. Yep, low cross comes in from Seattle, but it's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. And up to a big protestment from the Seattle player saying, wow, what? He couldn't believe it. Archduke says, probably use Soldier Field for entertainment. You know, there's some way to use it. Archduke saying, no way if Chicago would win, it would be massive. If they won the Super Bowl, that would be massive. Music area, maybe for Soldier Field or for concerts. Dude, that would be cool. They had the crazy Kanye concert there. If you looked in at that Kanye concert on YouTube, that was pretty crazy. Like, built up, like, I don't know if you like Kanye's music or not, but it was an interesting concert nonetheless. Like, the way it went, like, he built up, like, a little house in the middle of Soldier Field. It was playing music and walking around and rapping and doing stuff to it. It was weird, but kind of cool. Archduke Remote saying, fire! Fire, fire, fire. Dude, maybe I need a fun fire emoji. Seattle on the ball, 33rd minute. I love this Charat one. It makes me laugh. It makes me smile. Archduke saying, I have used Soldier Field for parking just to go to the Field Museum, which is a beautiful, beautiful place. Jordan Morris dragged down by Chicago Fire, creating a free kick. It's Gaston Jimenez who did the dirty work. Gaga Slonina on his line, trying to line up a wall. It's danger. Danger, chat. Danger is afoot here. They are about 18 yards out, 18 to 20 yards out. They're on that. He's going to be taking, it looks like Lodero's looking at a left-footed shot here. And he has a chance to seriously do some damage. RBI saying, I think they build a stadium in downtown Chicago. Well, that's the thing. Soldier Field is downtown Chicago. The only way they're building a stadium in downtown Chicago is if they knock down Soldier Field and build something else there. Interesting fact about that. It lost its status as a historic landmark when they did their initial building way back in 2002. Mueller's laying on the ground trying to act as an extra barrier. Lodero to take the shot. Big curve on it, but Terran of the Chicago Fire is just too tall. Christopher saying, you have the same eyes as me. Blue? Like blue, green? They should build a stadium like Cincy or Austin and Inter Miami. I don't know a name for it. Yeah, dude, take a look at I hope it's like if it's like the FC Austin Stadium, that's what I'm hoping for. It reminds me of a Borussia Dortmund type of stadium. Enclosed atmosphere, all seats covered by the roof in some way. And if they need to, you could, maybe they have a way that you could slide in an overhang to prevent the field from getting affected by weather if need be. Gaston Jimenez is on the ground, by the way. 35th minute. Took a little weird knock. He got pushed in the stomach and did not like the push. He slipped in the grass a little bit too. Slipped on the grass at Soldier Field, was not happy. I don't know if he hurt himself or like that or what, but a little non-contacty. Shaqiri bust, says Axe. Chat, what do you guys think? Do you agree with Axe? Is Jordan Shaqiri a bust at this point? I mean, we were talking about it on the stream earlier this morning. We had an awesome little stream with DPG. We were just talking about fire, what things going on. Played some fun, amazing games. I think you guys will enjoy the content. Archduke stopped by. A few of you guys swung by as well. I think you guys will enjoy that if you guys haven't seen it, and some fun stuff in there that we were doing. But we were saying, we were saying, shoot, I lost my train of thought. We were saying that the drop off when Shaqiri is taken off, it's not that significant. When Shaqiri is missing, like the drop off is not nearly as significant as when The drop-off is when Chicos is missing. When Rafa Chicos is not in the lineup, the drop-off in that back line is tremendous. When Shaqiri's not in that front line, there's a drop-off, to be sure. Absolutely. I'm not saying there isn't. Don't mince my words. But what I am saying is that the drop-off is not nearly as significant as it is when Chicos is out, which I think shows the importance of Chicos, because Chicago Fire have won games with Shaqiri totally unavailable. They've won a game or two with Shaqiri unavailable. They can win without Shaqiri is what they proved to me, but they truly struggle to win without Captain Chicos. Losing Wyatt Holmesburg also hurt, but it's going to allow the young Turan to step forward and maybe prove himself. Because earlier, the word was out, Turan, not good enough. He's just physical specimen, good at long throw, not good enough at defense. But last few games, we're finally seeing some confidence out of Turan, out of the young center back for Chicago Fire. I've been liking what we've been seeing. Red Bull saying driving to New York City is fucking miserable. That fucking part was my addition. Apologies, chat. Earmuffs. You're stuck in traffic for like an hour automatically. Archduke saying, I think it would be a nightmare to drive to a sporting event in Chicago. The road past Soldier Field is crowded enough without a sporting event. Dude, it is miserable. Going to a sporting event at Soldier Field, going to a sporting event at Wrigley Field, and not arriving at least 2 hours in advance is a miserable experience. If you get there after 2 hours, it's gonna be it's gonna take so much longer. Be nervous. Oh, Chicago Fire fan catches the ball. He's gonna have to throw the ball back, but he's laughing about it. He's holding his phone in his hand too while he did it. Like, he must have had his phone in his hand. Dude, you're at the Fire match. Put the phone away. Rafa Chicos passed the ball back to Gagasonina, 39th minute in Soldier Field. Chicago Fire up 1-0 on Seattle Sounders. Thank you for joining us here on Spitting Fire. Thanks for Spitting Fire station for this station identification. Kick that like button. Greatly appreciate it if you do. It's free, helps other people find the stream. If you already have, it utterly delights us. And thanks for everybody. If we've already earned your subscription, and if we haven't, greatly appreciate if you think about it. Chris Mueller on the ball, loses it. Seattle Sounder going the other way, 39th minute. Chicago Fire up. I've been liking what we've been seeing from Chicago Fire. Hashish, says Hashman. Hashish. Hashish. Hashman is a weed reference. Well, I mean, it could be a few things. Hashman, he could be slinging corned beef hash. He could be slinging hash browns. You know, it could be a really good cook. Or he's got the hashish. I'm gonna get this stream's gonna get flagged. Great. It definitely happens, chat. They have algorithms. They monitor us. Archduke saying Afghanistan. Chat. That's why I stay in New Jersey. I barely go to New York. It's miserable to drive in New York. Says Red Bull Insider. Dude, probably no fun, man. But a beautiful, cool place to check out. But once you live there, my buddy lives... Actually, I got a buddy who lived out in New York for a little while. Loved it. Now they live out in Philly. They love it. But eventually, I think they're going to come back to the Midwest. That is their ultimate plan. But they're going to live closer to Lake Michigan. Red Bull Insider RBI saying, I'm hoping to be at Red Bull Arena by 9 tomorrow and get NYCFC and Red Bull fans previewing their season and the game. That's gonna be fun, brother. I usually where'd it go? I usually talk to Red Bull fans, but it's going to be our biggest attendance of the regular season for us. It's gonna be probably massive, man. Get there early, have fun. Love those days. It's Derby Day. Derby Day. Chicago gonna win this full show. Says Hashman. Axe has retracted his message. I don't know if it was YouTube or you, but don't worry about it. Not too worried about it. Christopher saying, if it then killer icy blue blood colded motherfuckers. Like, I'm thinking blue eyes white dragon. 42nd minute. Chicago, the referee's calling for... The referee's pissed. The referee was angry. He called for something weird. Red Bull saying, I think they tear down Soldier Field and build a stadium in the Soldier Field area. That's a possibility, but it's a very, very expensive possibility. Like, so bonkers expensive that it's like, why would you be building a stadium in Arlington Heights? But think about this, like on a grand scale. Is Chicago big enough to hold two teams that could house those two stadiums? The Bears, yes. Chicago Fire, I'm not so sure. Bring in Leo Messi, then we'll talk. Christopher McFay saying, I can legally get a tattoo, drink alcohol soon. Good luck, brother. Have fun. Stay safe with that, man. In moderation, have fun. You gotta make it to 21. You gotta make it older and keep having fun with that stuff. That's the best stuff about it, is that you get to keep having fun with that kind of stuff. With your friends, your family. Oh, he's smiling, but he's angry. Ymar of the Seattle Super Sounders. Disappointed with his effort on that. Disappointed with his execution off that corner kick from Seattle Sounders. Great little defense there from Chicago Fire, I thought. Like what I saw from Turan, just getting in the way. RBI saying Shaqiri's a bust for Chicago. We signed Lewis Morgan from Inter Miami, and he's performed better than Shaqiri. Dude, Lewis Morgan is a great little signing. Nice signing. Damn, man. Yeah, Shaqiri has been slightly disappointed. I've been trying not to admit it. He's the most expensive signing. He's the most expensive player, though, in MLS. He's not playing like it. He is not playing like it. Or the most expensive contracted player, I think, in MLS, maybe. But he's not playing like it. So does that make him a bust? At the moment, it's not good. Chicago Fire trying to break inside of Seattle zone with the 44th minute about to tick by. Liked what I've seen from Chicago Fire. A lot better. They're looking strong, and you know, the pressure has been on Ezra Hendrickson to produce. The pressure has been on Georg Heitz for this team, but often we've been saying this team is good enough to compete. It just needs to figure out how to compete, and we felt that was on Ezra. That is on Ezra. That's on the coaching. Yeah, maybe Shaqiri's not the greatest signing. Maybe Gaston Jimenez is not the greatest signing, but you know, there's pieces here that can work for MLS, and this team could win things. Absolutely can. Are they as good as Red Bull New York? No, Red Bull's amazing. Good team, deep as well. Not only are they ready, well put together, they have the youth system. Chicago Fire have the youth system, but they're not well put together yet. By the way, if you're already subscribed, thank you. That utterly delights us. This guy looks like Harris Heller, YouTuber. Great YouTuber if you're trying to learn how to do YouTube. 2 minutes of stoppage time awarded by the AR. He says, I'm gonna look at my clock. Yeah, about 2 minutes. 2 minutes time. Give me 2 hot dogs. No, he's actually looking at the vendor. He's like, 2 hot dogs. Oh yeah, 2 minutes. 2 hot dogs. He's signaling for halftime. Cotter saying, hell is real. Looking like it's going to get delayed early in the day tomorrow. 90% chance of rainstorms all day. Good luck with that, Connor. Froggy-tastic coming in saying, let's go Sounders. We got a Seattle fan. What's up, Seattle? Hanging out in Chicago ourselves. Excuse me. Sorry. Hanging out in Seattle ourselves. What's up, chat? We're not in Seattle, but what's up, Seattle? Really appreciate you swinging by. I like that name, Frogtastic. I like that name. Lanny's bruh saying there's no way that Chicago can lose. I mean, there is a way. There is a way, Lanny's bruh. But I hope not. I hope that they can pull it off. Christopher saying my mom gets so triggered. She would never call me Chris. She said she named me Christopher, not Chris. I honestly don't give a crap. Most of my friends call me Chris. That's the thing. I'm James. A lot of people call me Jim. James. Sometimes I get Jimmy. Sometimes I get Jamie. And I'm not a Jamie. I'm James. I'm James. But I'll answer to Jamie, Jim. Jim Jiminy, Jim Jiminy, Jim Jim Giroux. Chicago need another goal for sure. I agree with Hashman. Connor saying, Lanny, you must be a new Fire fan. They can't lose. Chris was saying, my mom gets so triggered. Chicago Fire having a great little chance there. I loved what I saw. Mauricio Pineda's out there? What happened? Little sub? We had Gaston Jimenez had to get subbed off for that injury, guys. That's concerning. That injury I was covering earlier for Gaston, he apparently did not recover on that. Mauricio Pineda is coming on. And he's going to fill in for some spot duty. He did really well last game. And he almost got a nice little shot. He got a nice little shot off right now. Jam dog. That's funny. 18 in UK, brother, for drinks. Hi, Connor. Good luck to your crew in this hell is real game, says Red Bull Insider. Drinking age in Europe is much lower than in the States. In Wisconsin, it used to be 18. My dad was grandfathered into that. My dad was able to do that, but a couple of his buddies weren't, which is funny. Archduke, I know 18. Archduke, I know that in Europe is 18 and in USA is 21, says Christopher. Saying the Fire should have at least. It's halftime, by the way, chat. Halftime. We're going to take a 5 to 7 minute break. I suggest you guys go too. Have a little smoke break. Get yourself a little snack. Get yourself some ice cream, nachos. Get yourself a drink. But before I do, I'm going to catch up on chat. Archduke saying, oh no, he already did. Fire say this. Fire should have at least 9 extra points. They need to finish games, dude. Axe, you are correct, sir. They need to finish these games. But that's what what's his face? New Hashman was talking about. Oh, Lanny's bro is saying. Lanny's bro saying there's no way the Chicago Fire can lose because they can't. They need to win. It's the must-win game. Because every loss that they stack, the pressure mounts on Ezra and Georg Heitz to do something. Archduke saying it's got up to 103 humid degrees today. I hope there's rain in tomorrow's forecast. I hope that it happens. Damn, man. Christopher Pig saying jam dog. Jam dog. All right, chat. Thanks for hanging out here. I'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes. You guys are the best in the business. Thanks for joining us here on Spin Fire. Greatly appreciate it. And champs, chat. I know it's been fun. So make sure you guys kick that like button so other people can find it and spam your favorite emojis. Yeah. Spam them good. That's what I'm going to do. Right now, Chicago Fire versus, let's take a look at that poll before we go. Wow. Chicago getting 42% and Seattle getting 50%. Seattle winning. Draw 8%. Guys, if you guys take a look, 61 votes already in the results. Chicago win 43%. Seattle wins 49%, draw 8%. Amazing. Absolute crazy, guys. All right, guys, I'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes. I'll see you guys soon here. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm Spin Fire. You guys are the best in the business. You guys make me want to run through some walls. Let's freaking go. I'm trying to figure this out, chat. I'm trying to do something here. There it is. Got Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Saw that we got a new subscriber here on Spin Fire. Your typical Bills fan makes you. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, we got a person from New York. What's up? We got Archduke, newest Fire member, coming in with a flop. Flop. Fire. Shot. Taco. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's run it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna run to the top. Gonna get it. Gonna gun it. Gonna go. Gonna blow. Gonna go. Cause you know we like the do-si-do. Down by the flow. Maybe at the beach, yo. It's a little wavy, I don't care, gonna still go. Sunscreen on, gonna wipe it on. 55th SPF, let's go. Donkey Kong, let's play. We got the switch, got it going on. We got it going, we can go get the flow on. Get it going on, beginner, don't even work on the toe on. Doesn't have to make sense, we just have a flow on. Fire it up, footballers. Get ready for that second half here. Thanks for joining us. Stadium. Not happening yet, chat. Probably about 2-3 minutes away. I got the live feed, don't worry about it, champs. Thanks for checking in here. Thanks for hanging out on Spitting Fire. We're just dancing, vibing, getting ready for the second half. Just chilling like a villain. Don't you worry, I got the live feed going. I'm checking in on it. You can see right into the stadium. We don't need to worry about it. So how's everybody doing tonight? Where's everybody checking in from? We got some people from Scotland. We got New York. We got St. Louis. We got Chicago. We had Portugal. We had Ohio. Still commercials, champs. Still commercials. Not in yet. Not ready. What up, Dawa? Where's the game? Multiple places to watch. If you live in Chicago area, Chicago Fire's very own website, or WGN Channel 9. Or, if you don't live by Chicago, ESPN Plus. right, champs. We are getting ready. Probably a minute or two away from starting up this second half here in Chicago. The score is 1-0. Chicago Fire with 52% possession, 48 for Seattle. But the one stat that counts is that goal score. Chicago Fire up 1-0. They could have been up 2. Brian Gutierrez missing an excellent chance to be able to help the Fire go ahead by 2. But really, right now, the lone goal is the difference. Chris was saying Inter Miami game was supposed to kick off an hour ago. Must be weather delays or something. No news on the Inter Miami social. There's got to be some news. All right, guys, the game's about to kick off. And I'm going to go get a new drink. I'll be back in 2 shakes of the lamb's tail. Should have done that in halftime, but I didn't finish my beer yet. Kicked off. Second half's afoot. Be right back. Sorry. We already have a replay. Foul to Boris Sekulic. 30 seconds in and we got a foul. It's always weather delays for Inter Miami. Laugh out loud. Especially when we play at home. Chelsea playing Club America at 3 a.m. What the hell's Wintrust pitch? What the hell's Wintrust pitch in Chicago, Illinois? What the hell's Wintrust pitch, guys? I don't know what that is. It normally means we lose when weather delays. Oh, that's not good. Seattle on the ball. How y'all doing, chat? How y'all doing, chat? Archduke saying St. Louis, St. Louis. Oh, girl. Oh, no, we gotta go. Louis. It is weather delayed, Chris. Archduke is confirming. Chelsea playing at Club America at 3 a.m. Christopher McPay saying, it's always weather delays. Normally means we lose. Damn. Seattle inside of Chicago Fire's final third. Gets a cross off. This is a dangerous chance developing. It's going to go out of corner. Out for a corner. Seattle corner kick. Shoot. Where is that? Had to go grab something. All right. Brian Gutierrez on the ball. 48th minute. Chicago Fire inside of the Seattle zone. The referee's going to whistle a foul. The Chicago Fire players are not taking this referee seriously. The Chicago Fire players are seriously not taking this referee seriously. We may have lost to Philly on the other day, but Iguain did score a banger. Chelsea must be playing in Asia. This is Archduke. Archduke, I love seeing that green and that sick new loyalty badge. Greatly appreciate it, man. Let's go. Fires me up, brother. Christopher McPay said, and we lost to Orlando in 90 plus at a time. OG, honestly. Archduke, I meant 3 a.m. UK in Las Vegas, apparently. Great, appreciate you guys hanging out here at Spitfire. Thank you for hanging out. Lots of people in the chat, lots of people here having fun. Looks like I disappeared. There you go. Seattle on the ball, 49th minute. I appreciate you guys swinging by here and hanging out here on Spin and Fire. You guys are the best in the business. Everybody who's either lurking in the background or chatting, you guys are awesome. Greatly appreciate it. And if you guys want to support the channel or unlock the sickest emojis on YouTube, pull 99 cents out of your couch, go into your cushions, jam it into your PC or your cell phone, and join the existence. 99 cents is, we got 3 tiers. 3 different tiers of that you could join. Some tiers unlock more content than others, but if you just want to get in on the ground floor, 99 cents, and it's yours. And it grows in power in every month, and you've unlocked your first superhero power. Take a look at the description. You want to unlock your superhero powers? Go for it. Seriously, because that's what we do here. We dominate. We come in here and we have fun. We come in here and have a blast, and we enjoy ourselves. Rafa Chicos, man, dude, this guy knows how to play soccer. He did get undressed by that pass there, but his challenge in the beginning was there with such confidence, with such like, hey, you can't do anything to solve me. And then he got solved, but it's okay. He's unshakable. He's a super captain. He's one of the best captains we've had in years because he has the talent to back it up. Really like what I'm seeing out of Rafa Chicos. Kick that like button. Help other people find the stream. Greatly appreciate it, guys. Join the Blaze today. That's the top tier. We got the part of the Blaze Network. That's Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. He's part of the Blaze Network, really trying to grow the game. Check him out on YouTube. Great follow if you really like doing MLS betting, or if you just like weekly MLS recaps, go check out Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central on YouTube. Great, really, he supports me. I support him. When I follow them, that's where I get my MLS weekly updates. I don't really follow the MLS podcasts. Every once in a while, if they have something interesting, I'll check out the MLS podcast. But my main source of MLS news is Sons of Pitch Soccer Central. Seattle sends it across. They're fantastic, especially for betting and for just a recap. They're Toronto FC fans and also Chicago Fire fans. They got a another Chicago Fire fan. They got a couple people that chip in on the channel besides Mike. Wow, Kasper Przybilko with some of that Polish fire. He's coming around and he's screaming with vitriol. Spit is flying out of his mouth and covering his pancakes like syrup. It's kind of gross. He's pissed. He can't believe there's no foul. Seattle's back on the ball. They're trying to incise an opening in the Chicago zone like a surgeon. They figure it out. They find out the right wing's wide open. Right wing's going to try and throw in a deep cross. Goes to the back post, but Garzonina's there. He reaches up and pokes the ball away out of danger. Now Chicago Fire instigating the counterattack. It's Mauricio Pineda, who is subbed in for Gaston Jimenez, who came out injured about in the middle of the first half. Chicago Fire settling in on the ball. Of course, we know, courtesy of Jesse Marsh, that most goals in soccer happen within 8 to 10 seconds after that ball has been intercepted. Isn't that nuts? Most goals in soccer typically happen within 8 to 10 seconds after a ball is intercepted or taken by the other team. Kasper tries to pull down the ball, but Seattle is able to take it away. Chris was saying 2 of them, Chicago keepers, are born the same year as me, 2004. Isn't that nuts, man? That makes me feel old. Do you think Chris Brady will get a chance in the main team? Absolutely. They're gonna try and bring him along the way that they brought Slonina. I mean, it worked for Slonina. Will it work for Brady? I don't know. They're different situations. I mean, obviously, Slonina was more prepared than Brady if they're similar ages, similar experiences, right? But still, they're both tapped. They're both tapped on that shoulder with potential, which is very exciting. Because we're saying at least when he's not injured. Yeah. I think that more so Spencer Ritchie is more likely to get time. I don't see the kid
Brady getting too much time this season. In fact, they need to get him time. They need if he needs to play a lot of minutes for MLS 2. He needs to play minutes. He needs to get time. That's for sure. You're right about that. Axe saying Fire looking weak early in the second half. Yeah, they have not been looking strong. Now it's 54th minute, about 9 minutes into the half. Chicago Fire finally mounting some pressure here. Getting into the final area. They're going to get a chance there. Oh! Big deflection by Seattle defender to stop a goal mouth threat by the Chicago Fire. In the 54th minute, Chicago Fire now having to play defense. And Captain Chicos is able to. He just steps forward, just takes the ball. Just says, mine. Mine. Christopher saying, Montreal, red card in the rival match of TVFC versus CF Montreal. Wow. It's like a rivalry weekend. They should have had Columbus versus Chicago Fire this weekend and have all these crazy rivalries going off. That'd been nuts. Derby week. I think Chris Brady was Fire 2's main keeper, says Chris. Yeah, I think so. But I don't know how much he could play down there and come up. Shaqiri creates it to Brian Gutierrez, a chance inside of the penalty area. And Kasper Pushbilko clears it over the net and says it should be a corner kick. He says it deflected off of the defender, but the referee disagrees. Archduke Ramon. I love those emojis, brother. Wow, that's so awesome, Archduke. That pumps me up. Let's go. Corner kick comes in for Seattle. It's in a dangerous position. They're going to get out of the track at it. Big time defense by Chicago Fire. Like what I saw Federico Navarro be able to stand on his head. Seattle still on the ball. 57th minute. I was going to sleep after this game. It's going to be about 3 a.m. at Scotland. Been there. Was there a couple days ago. Yesterday, we stayed up late playing some Fortnite with the boys. It was awesome. Got some dubs. Inter Miami game finally kicked off. And Charlotte's already scored. Got subs in this game. 57th minute, we got Roldan's little brother coming in. And Leo Chu is coming in for Will Bruin. Man. All right. Gaga Sonina saying, hey, I could kick the ball farther than that. Come on. Give me some respect. And he does. He kicks the ball far. Chicago Fire going to get the throw in here. Possession continues, and it's 9/10 of the law in soccer, as we all know. Seattle trying to say, hey, we could play defense. And right now they're losing to Chicago Fire, which is just a surprising position for Seattle. Nobody really saw Seattle going in and is like, yeah, they'll lose this game. Yeah, Chicago Fire. Yeah, the Chicago Fire will beat the Seattle Sounders. Yeah, that'll happen. But it's happening right now, right before our very eyes, at the moment at least. But we're not out of the woodwork yet. Seattle is a good team. A lot of minutes left to go. We got subs though coming on. Jairo Torres, the young DP, and Fabian Herber's coming in the 58th minute. 58th minute. Chicago Fire also making a few changes. Is Ezra Hendrickson learning, coach? Brian Gutierrez is coming off after 58 minutes played. I like what I saw. Good 58 minutes out of Brian Gutierrez. And in comes Jairo Torres for them, right? No, Fabian Herbert is just coming in there. And then on the other side, who's coming in for Jairo Torres? No, Brian Gutierrez is coming in for Jairo Torres. Who'd you... I'll have to check. We're going to have to find out right there. No, Alex Roldan replaces Kellen Rowe. Leo Chu replaces Will Bruin. We'll have to wait for a minute. Fabian Herbert's for Chris Mueller. They took Chris Mueller off. Oh, that's what I was fearful of. He replaced both wings. But you know what? Give both wings about 30 minutes to go wreak havoc. That should, refresh the attack. Jairo Torres is already going to make an attack. And he kicks it at the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper had to be there, though. Needed a goalkeeper, which is great. And guess who it is? In net. Old Chicago Fire former goalkeeper Stephen Cleveland. I'm just now noticing. It's Stephen Cleveland, former Chicago Fire goalkeeper, in net. Chicago Fire never really believed in him, never really gave him a fair shot. Guess who did? Went over to Seattle, got a fair shot. Now is the backup. I don't see the name. But he's the backup, and he's a respectable backup in the MLS, and he's been getting the time and the respect that he didn't get in Chicago, unfortunately. But good for him. Things you like to see. I think 1-1 full time, says Christopher, predicting. Frogtastic saying, Hashman, no, it's not. Oh, I got to catch up. Where in Scotland are you, Chris? I've been to Edinburgh. I think he's like in the middle of Scotland. Out in the middle of Scotland-ish. Our defensive Inter Miami is literally about as useful as ice cream in the sun. It all literally melts away. But ice cream in the sun is actually super useful, especially if you eat it before it melts. So it just depends how useful. If you aren't able to eat it before it melts, then how useful is ice cream in the sun? Good point. But if you are able to eat it before it melts, therein lies the rub. It's gonna happen. 2-0 Chicago, says Hashman. I like the way Hashman believes. I'm a believer. Archduke, I'm from a small town in Scotland, says Chris. Gotcha. Frogtastic saying, no, it's not. Seattle will win, says Frogtastic. Good luck to you. Christopher, True Neutral, saying, I think it's going to be 1-1 full time. Cleveland is Fry's backup. Stephen Fry. There it is. Stephen Fry. They're both Stevens. They got two Stevens. Stephen Fry and Stephen Cleveland. That's right. Jairo Torres is coming out looking fresh. I like it. Shaqiri might need a sub, though, too. He's dancing on the ball, though. And he's earned a foul. He's got somebody to foul him. Archduke, new Fire member, says, at this point of the season, SFC is underperforming. They often have slow starts. Seattle. Don't they? They often have slow starts, and then they turn on. And here's the math behind that, I think. I think it's because they were in Champions League. They have the demands of having to play all those extra matches, including a championship match, and winning. And they did so this season. And they have been playing in lots of those types of matches in the past few seasons. So that makes for a tired team early on this season that's trying to get their wheels about them. But because of that, also, they get extra matches to figure things out, extra matches to work on things and to calibrate. And as the season goes on, we just see something happen in Seattle. Something clicks, and all of a sudden it's like a bike, right? It's like shaky at first, and then all of a sudden click, all of a sudden the gears click, and it's a machine, and it's going, and all of a sudden they're winning MLS. Ashman says, no, fuck that, but it's my infamous, no, fuck that, but Ashman saying Seattle ain't winning. Frogtastic agreeing with Archduke's assessment, though, saying that they're underperforming and that's because they have these slow starts. We'll see about that, man, says Frogtastic, throwing some cheeky banter. You can throw a little more cheeky banter than that if you want. We can handle it. But greatly appreciate you swinging by. We would love having all sorts of fans of soccer, of the game. In the match, we got Montero coming on. Freddie Montero, Seattle legend. Really. He's still there. Not too happy to see that as a Chicago Fire fan. Christopher saying in St. Louis team, beginning at the end of the season or the season after. I think that that Archduke was saying that they're going to be getting next season. If I'm remembering correctly. Archduke can of course correct me if I'm wrong. Greatly appreciate everybody who's in the chat. If whether you're not, you're bantering, kicking it, having fun, whatever. What's going on, everybody? Greatly appreciate you guys swinging by, spitting fire. You guys are the best in the business. This is fun. Hanging out, talking a little soccer with you guys. Enjoying the beautiful game. We got a lot of fun here. We got a lot of fans from different places, and it's a blast. Seattle, what are you doing inside of Chicago Fire's back zone? Get out! Get out! Get out of their backyard. Jairo Torres saying, give me the ball. I want to score. I want to score on the Seattle Sounder team. Dangerous. Chicago Fire playing with fire as they try to play out of the back. Yaimar intercepts the long pass. And now all of a sudden Seattle has the ball. Now Steven Cleveland, former Chicago Fire goalkeeper, dances like the Sugar Plum Fairy on that ball before kicking it over to a Seattle center back. Seattle has calmed down the possession here in the 66th minute at Soldier Field. It is a 1-0 ball game. Chicago Fire up 1-0 on Seattle. Impressive first goal from Chicago. Almost saw a second too. Chicago Fire deserving of a 2-0 lead at the moment in my assessment. Should be 2-0, but it's not. Real score is 1-0. Seattle is in a chance to take points out of this. So let's see what happens here. We can still got about 25 minutes plus left in this match. Thanks for joining us here on Spitfire, guys. Christopher saying they signed only one player, Berkey, the ex-Dortmund goalkeeper. He will probably be next season. Roman Berkey, nice signing. Nice signing. Thanks, Nightbot. Gagasonina. He wants this one. He wants this. Got to keep it going. 67th minute. Chicago Fire still playing. Small ball out of the back. Gives it over to Turan. Playing really well in relief of injured Wyatt. Six gun Ohmsberg, who's come in and really did a real good job for Chicago Fire. Was not expecting him to play as well as he did. Some people saying that he might have even deserved an MLS All-Star nod. Chicago Fire, Shaqiri, fumbles the ball right underneath his foot. But he did get injured, a severe injury as well, Wyatt Ohmsberg, and is now out at least 3 months. It's unfortunate because he was looking really good. But that opportunity, that little injury is going to create a window of opportunity for Turan. Quite a bit of players on other MLS teams used to play for the Fire. It's true. I mean, Georgi Mihailovic is one of those players that we look at as Chicago Fire fans as like, we didn't give up on this guy. The up top people gave up on Georgi Mihailovic. The fans didn't give up on Georgi Mihailovic. But then again, the fans don't really give up on a lot of players. The ones that care, the ones that seemingly fight for the crest. Although Georgi Mihailovic has certainly had his moments. Is dangerous moments. I mean, he's even swore at fans sometimes because, I mean, he got tense here. He loves the badge too. He was fighting for it and he wanted the team to win, but and he's getting guff from fans. So it was a tough situation for Georgie. We heard. Chicago Fire's pretty much a stepping stone, I guess. Thanks, Christopher. Chicago Fire having to play a little defense. And Seattle have earned themselves a corner kick here. It's about to be the 69th minute. Nice. Spam your favorite emoji, chat. spam your favorite emoji. Guys, just pick your go. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. Pick your favorite emoji. Is it whatever it is? Go pick it out and just spam it. I'm about to spam my favorite emoji. It's coming. I'm spamming it. Spam it now. Spam, 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 spam your favorite emoji, chat. Spam. Spamming, spamming, spam, spam. Ooh, Nuhu trying to throw left back. Throw a little left back trick. Can't wait to see the spammy spams. Rafa Chico is playing huge defense, dude. He's a bull. He's a bull. And he's staring down the Seattle player. Taryn comforts the Seattle player. They're playing good cop, bad cop back there. Taran and Chico's playing good cop, bad cop. I love this rendition we're seeing. I love this defense we're seeing out of the Chicago Fire. Big fan. Chico's brings another level to that Fire defense, and he's got the goal, too. Huge. Keep it up, Chicago Fire. Oh, no. Dangerous. This is what dangerous out of the back play happened. Mauricio Pineda fumbles the ball inside of the penalty area, and Seattle almost pulls off a shot. Dangerous. Someone's partying my street at almost 3 a.m. Hopefully it's not that person who knocked, dude. You remember that weird knock? Maybe it's the same person and they're just... Seattle having to play defense against Chicago Fire. 70th minute, about to be the 70th first. And Chicago Fire are using having a decent bit of possession. Oh no, Archduke. Archduke's ready to throw his computer at the wall. It is frozen twice. No bueno, Archduke. Might need an iPad. Or something of the like. There we go. This is ridiculous. This is sick. Sounds like work it and I work it. Work it and I work it. Damn it, Archduke. We got to get this computer thing solved. Clear. I don't know if it's a RAM clear issue or DX dialogue issue, or if it's time for a new laptop. Damn it. Which is the worst. Unless it's something you were planning for. Chicago Fire trying to play a little defense. May have earned the foul. Yes, they have. 72nd minute. Seattle. This ref has been confusing. Not having the best day. Next time that happens, no, dude. You choose the path of safety, whatever that is. Sometimes safety is fighting for your life. Sometimes safety is living to fight another day. Gotta use the premium site, says Axe. I'm watching on CF97 Live. Connor says the Fire have been able to hold a 1-0 lead over Seattle this long. Surprising. Come on, Fire. Let's get this in the bag. Uh-oh. Seattle jumped up. But Chicago Fire intercept the ball. That is the most horrifying noise. I'm sorry, chaps. I'm sorry, everybody who had to hear that. But this isn't. This is like... Awesome. Shaqiri's still out there in the 74th minute. Oh, Marcio Pineda unable to pull down the ball, but it has pulled the Seattle goalkeeper out of whack. Looks like we're gonna have a corner kick to Chicago Fire here in the 74th minute. Archduke saying the computer is only slightly older than a year. Dude, yeah, that's too new. I'll have to diagnose it later on. Damn it, man. That's a bummer. I hate when the text starts. What's going on with the text? Hey, why is it not working? My Xbox just stopped working. Mrs. Spitting Fire was not happy. She was in the middle of her horsey save with Red Dead Redemption 2. She loves playing Red Dead Redemption, and it just. Let's get it, Axe. As they're looking on, shouting some instructions to the men in red. He's saying, thanks everybody in the live chat for joining everybody here on Spitting Fire. Appreciate it. Signed the coach. Thanks, coach. Fire gonna score another here. I can feel it. Let's go, Chicago! Chance. Good chance for Chicago. Nothing, though. Stop. Free kick, Seattle. In Chicago Fire zone. Cross from Seattle. Corner kick. Corner kick. Corner kick, Seattle. Let's see what happens here, champs. Let's see. I wouldn't be so harsh on Shaqiri, but he does have this poor body language. Says Axe. That's where I'm at. Like, I don't want to be too harsh on him because, like, I see him in some of the other stuff. Like, you see him in some of the other stuff, and it looks like he's having fun. Because they're saying, honestly, the door thing was nothing. It hasn't happened since, so it's a good thing. I think it was just a drug person. Chicago Fire! Almost having a goal scored on it by Seattle. Great shot by Seattle, but it's going to go out of bounds. Chicago Fire goal kick. Oh, that was made me nervous there for a minute. I think it was just a drunk person trying to find their house and thought mine was their house. Hopefully that was the case. By the way, guys, if you guys are ever buying anything on the Epic Game Store, some video games, or you're playing Fortnite, use code Spitting Fire. Greatly helps the show. Greatly appreciate if you guys do. It's pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome that we are in Fortnite. We love playing a little Fortnite. Uh-oh, Seattle with a chance here trying to tie it up. 78th minute. Dangerous chance here developing inside of the Chicago Fire zone. Seattle on the ball. They're looking to get they're on their right flank. Chicago Fire's left. The left back is activated for Chicago Fire. The right back for Seattle. Pass to the middle of the field results in Chicago Fire intercepting the ball. But Seattle still with possessions, dangerous. Thanks for your subscription earlier. Your typical Bills fan saw that. Greatly appreciate it. Slonina has been good. Absolutely. Worried for that finger we saw earlier. He might have taken a little jam or maybe even a little, maybe even broke a little or hurt a little something. I hope not though, but he stayed in all game, which is good. Good to see. Where is Duran today? Asked Christopher. I don't know. I think he picked up a little bit of a knock. I mean, he was getting tossed to the ground by that other team. They were doing everything. They were desperate to stop him. Uh-oh, dangerous chance developing here for Seattle. And it's going to be a goal kick for Chicago. Huge. Here's where it gets bad for the Fire. They start to tighten up and get nervous. 10 minutes left, Axe, and you're absolutely right. It's nervousness here. Duran got injured, I think, around the ankle. Says your typical Bills fan.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever want to give me wings. You don't ever want to set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
I get like summer vibes from this song.
Then will you get bored of killing me?
With the zipper. Minor fracture? I hope not for Slonina. And that finger? Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. Good call, Christopher. That's what I was worried about, though. Like, because that can happen in the finger. It's a sensitive area. I mean, it's your fingers. But you do have those fingertip save stuff nowadays. Well, for the last at least 10 years, we've had that technology. Really good tech. Hashman says Chicago good. 1-0. Let's go.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough.
Chicago Fire earned the foul.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah.
You saw like YouTube? It's some sick shit.
We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan.
Chicago Fire developing in the zone.
You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old.
Oh, but Seattle's able to stand tall. 83rd minute. Not all goalkeepers wear the finger saves, though. It makes it harder to clench the fist. Sometimes some of them just rely on just like more latex material. Yep, that's true. Gotta finish this game, says your typical Bills fan. Yes. CFFC checking in, say couldn't watch for Toronto because at the game. I had to be sick, man. We got the win.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Fired up, footballers. 5 minutes away till extra time. Back, mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Fire feel like a new team after that 1-0 win against Philly. I think it was the Toronto win. Seeing Duran do that was what was huge, impressive. I felt like a switch was turned. Fire saying, CFFC saying, go Fire! You know the song Rhythm is a Dancer? It's an old 80s, 90s dance tune. I think I do. Let's get it.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Gotta take
Chicago Fire on attack.
Keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold.
How can you watch?
Frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate.
You can watch on Chicago Fire's website. We're watching right now at ChicagoFireFC.com/live. Link is in the description. Or on WGN Channel 9. Or if you do not live within 75 miles of Chicago and the Chicago Fire website's not an option, or you're not in Chicago Chicago area and WGN's not an option, ESPN Plus. Corner kick Seattle.
I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time. from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know
1 minute away from extra time.
for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Gago Slinina on the ball.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know
3 minutes
it's
of
not
extra
true.
time.
I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all.
3 minutes from extra time. Of extra time.
It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead.
Maybe. We'll see.
Everything you know that you could get.
2 minutes left.
Let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath.
Get it.
My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure
Corner
out
kick, Chicago.
find your limits, don't be rigid, always work
Less than 2 minutes left of the game.
open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take
Shaqiri
some action, and with a
walks.
little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown.
Minute and a half.
Fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises.
You know it so.
When they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me naked, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe
30
something
seconds.
in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that
on,
you'll figure
referee,
it
call
out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Discord's open.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness.
Let's go, champs!
But I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
hilarious. Always do. I do this like every stream. Court's open. Trickle on in.
Baby boys and girls, club! Boys and girls, we pulled it off. Chicago Fire have won. Let's go! Dance. Fire it up, footballers. We pull it off. Austin versus Dallas. Austin should win that game. They're the better team.
Champs. Wow, chat. Fire are in much better shape than last week. They really are, Archduke. Thanks for joining. Let's go. Yes. Do not know if these are random results or real. We got to think about that beginning of the season, guys. Can't forget that. Beginning of the season, the Fire came out storming. They were clicking. They did not yet have Jairo Torres. They did not yet have Chris Mueller. They did not have a informed John Jader Duran. Things are looking up for Chicago Fire at the moment. Liking what we're seeing. I got the Discord open, by the way, if anybody wants to slide into the Discord. Come hang out, come talk some Fire. I'll talk a little bit more Fire, and then I'm going to close down the stream, because then in a little bit here, I might, tomorrow I plan on playing some games on stream, champs. Chat. Nice long content for you, some awesome, delightful, fun stuff, some fun games. You guys got a little taste of it earlier today. Had a nice little run through of a variety of games, but have something fun planned for you tomorrow. Dallas is up 1-0 at the moment. Wow, Dallas winning might make me eat my words. Ashman saying, I know. They feel like they can win. They can win in Austin, though. Damn. Well, champs, we'll chat. This has been a blast, man. This has been a fun evening. I'm gonna leave the Discord open a little bit longer. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna, maybe I'll shut it down here. DPG are in there? Oh no, that was yesterday. Love talking with DPG. He's gonna be at the game for sure. Yeah, that's right. A lot of people are gonna be at that game. What a good game to go to, and what an opponent to get a win against. New members, Archduke. That's a fun name to say too, Archduke. It's been a good night, chat. It's been a real good night. Chicago Fire win. They get the dub. We like what we see. You guys see it? Once again, Gago Slonina, clean sheet. Chat said it. I didn't want to bring it up. Chat, you guys said clean sheet. I was like, I'll say If I say it's like I didn't say it and I didn't jinx it, right? I was trying to protect the clean sheet there. I think that's hilarious. Chat, always fun hanging out, talking soccer with you. Thank you for hanging out. All right, footballers, I'm going to shut it down. I might get another stream going tonight, but you can be assured of a stream tomorrow, Sunday. Nice long content stream for you. Got some fun stuff in store for you. If you guys want to check that out, hit that bell icon, and we'll catch you on the next Spitting Fire. Guys, what a win for Chicago Fire. They pulled it off again. Unbelievable, Jeffrey. Absolutely stupendous. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for enjoying the game with us here on Spitting Fire. You guys are the best in the business. I just love watching soccer with you guys. All right, guys, I will catch you guys soon. Maybe later tonight for some game stream. Some video game stream. It might not just be Fortnite. It could be some other stuff too. You guys saw if you guys take a peek at the variety stream earlier, just take my favorite part, I think, was Dark Souls. Guys, Dark Souls is like getting its freaking claws in me, and it's like, and it's making me really think about getting Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3. I'm actually thinking more so Dark Souls 3 at the moment than Elden Ring. I mean, everything I know, everything I read, everything I've seen, Elden 3 is much more what I'm looking for, because it's more concise, it's more straightforward, more the 80-hour, 90, 100-hour affair that is Elden Ring. I don't want to sign up for that at the moment. I feel like you got to know so much more about your build and ways you want to go. So that's like a commitment I don't want to sign up for at the moment. That's why I'm thinking Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3, which is that, but a little less so, might be up my alley. I've been playing some Dark Souls, man, and it's some wicked fun shit. I don't get why is it so fun? I remember playing this game when I was a younger lad and being like, I didn't like it, but also it became addicting. Try and just get a little farther. What a fun game, chat. Archu saying, thank you. It is fun hanging out. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. It is fun hanging out, brother. Archduke, you guys make it fun hanging out. Not just me. It's like, it's you guys. It's 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1, and all of a sudden, all those 1 + 1s + 1s + 1 + 1, and all of a sudden you got over 10, over 20, over 9,000. It's true. We've seen it. Fun evening, champs. Fun evening, chat. I'm gonna get a hold of Mrs. Spitting Fire and see what's the rest of the docket here tonight. And I will catch you guys, at the very least, tomorrow. Chicago Fire get the win! And Dan Garrett checks in from LA saying, what's up? We've got the Spitting Fire Club in full force and effect in the house. Let's go, champs. That song, Start, always gives me Ghostbuster vibes. I love that. Thanks for the stream since you're a typical Bills fan. Hope to see you on later streams. Hope to see you too, man. Thanks for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. Not watching the Chelsea game? Says Dan Garringer. Let's take a look. Give me a second. Good point. I'm not planning on watching it, but they are playing Inter Miami, right? Huh? Atlanta? They're playing Atlanta? America, chat said. All right, I'm pulling it up. Let's take a quick look. Take a quick peek at the game. Zero, 0-0. Chelsea versus America. Interesting. Yeah. I'm not feeling it right now. After pulling off that long stream. I'm gonna take a little break, talk to Mrs. Spinfire. I might be back for tonight for a little more stream. But I will catch you guys at the very least tomorrow. Got some fun stuff planned for you. Check it out. I've got that game showing over here. Oh, that's gonna be a fun game. This Chelsea versus Club America. Hopefully Club America wants to bring its A game, so does Chelsea. Let's take a quick look at the starting lineups, though. Kepa, Chalobah, Silva, Sarr, Chilwell, Barkley, Gallagher, Kennedy, Hakeem Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi, and Kai Havertz. Pulisic is on the bench. Ochoa, Reyes, Caceres, Valdez, Sanchez, Aquino, Dam, Jurgen Dam, Fidalgo, Leon, Dos Santos, and H. Martin starting for Club America. 76% possession is Chelsea, guys. Wow. Nuts. All right, guys. Well, enjoy that game. I'll catch you guys later. Fired up footballers. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Greatly appreciate you guys stopping by and kicking that like button. Just stopping by, say hello. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Fired up footballers. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Later.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step